Welcome to another spooky, maybe not that spooky, episode of
RyCanTopMyKnee.
รายการต่อไปนี้
Ooh. It is August. What are we doing?
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Jonathan, and we are a boys love podcast that talks about our favorite shows and all the press and mess around them.
And Jonathan, we had a really long weekend.
We did. I'm still recovering.
Speaking of us being spooky, do you know that, before we actually talk about our weekend, you do know that in some of these stores, they already have Halloween stuff up?
I know. I was just about to say, it's low-key almost pumpkin spice season.
Right. I mean,
People
almost.
cannot wait. People cannot wait.
Yeah, some people get really crazy for pumpkin spice. I could care less. I'm all about I'm ready though for the fall vibes. Outside of pumpkin spice, I love my little coats, I
Bring
love
back
to
the infinity scarves.
I love to show up and show out in the fall.
Same. I love fall.
Yeah, and
love a
also we
little
just hate
hoodie.
sweating the whole time.
So sick of this summer. Ugh.
Yeah, luckily though, this weekend was actually pretty pleasant.
Yeah, it wasn't that burning.
Yeah, it was in the low 80s. So for our international listeners outside of the US, that is about 28 to 30 Celsius. So, pretty comfortable. Wasn't too humid. It was sunny. And we were going up and down. Well, I was going up and down roller coasters, and Jonathan was watching.
I was going left to right. You were
left
going
to right,
up
and
down.
spinning around in a teacup, and we had a good weekend. We had a weekend, a day trip with our BL baddies. It was all day
roller coasters, all day excitement, all day walking.
Yeah, and one place you went to, which I was surprised. So for y'all who have been listening to our show from the beginning, like the OG listeners, y'all know that Jonathan is a scaredy cat.
Excuse you.
Yeah, so we actually went to so at this theme park, it's Six Flags Great Adventure, which is like in middle of New Jersey. And we went to the Houdini, like, allegedly it was a haunted house. I don't want to spoil it too much.
It was supposed to be like an illusion room. It's not like it's not marketed as like a haunted house, but it's giving like haunted house dupe, like.
Right. But it was a good experience, and Jonathan was shivering and shaking, and
I was ready to swing.
Right. He was like Washington Heights almost came out of him. So
I'm ready.
Right.
I stay ready. I stay strapped. No.
Right.
We at the park.
And you know what? Luckily, it was not that bad. Like, I mean, also considering the bar that they had on us to hold us in.
Oh, I was singed to that chair.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to get something amputated. Like, that thing was tight. I was like, wait a minute, like this is in the wrong spot. Like they should have put like at least a cushion or something. Like, but overall, I don't want to spoil it too much. If y'all are ever in the New York City area and you want to go to Six Flags, I recommend the Houdini room. I recommend it, like the Houdini house.
If it don't break down. Right,
yeah, if it doesn't break down, because it kind of did while we were there. But luckily, when we got on, it was not broken. But I would recommend it. That was good, especially for people who might be certified scaredy cats like Jonathan. It's really not that bad. If Jonathan could do it,
you want to fight. You want to fight today.
Let's just say Jonathan went through it and was fine. Like, you did not die. Nothing happened. And it was, maybe like 3-4 minutes?
That's all it takes.
I can't.
all those roller coasters like 3 or 4 minutes. But
I would say
all it takes to snatch the life out of your head.
Well, I will say Batman was not 3 to 4 minutes. That was maybe
You
30
said
seconds.
Batman only lasts 10 seconds.
That was it was very fast. Talk about a minute man. It was
Ooh,
very
talk about the
fast.
Flash.
It was
Hey.
very, very fast. But my favorite one, which is controversial, is El Toro, because that's the one where you can actually experience like zero gravity for a little bit, and it's a wooden coaster. So then it's jittering and bumping and all of that. So some people don't like that because that's a lot of bumping and stuff. Actually, I may have a slight bruise on my thigh from
Ooh.
that, but anyway.
Damn, take me to dinner first. A bruise on my
Okay.
thigh.
Right. El Toro was bucking. So so Eddie,
Speaking of bucking.
speaking of bucking, nuck if you buck. You know, Jonathan was knucking and bucking, but we gonna be rolling and coasting to word on the tweet.
Okay, word on the tweet. Tweet. Speaking of Tweety Bird. So
Oh.
Revenge Love. I know. If you're listening to this live when we drop this on Tuesday, the show is over.
Yes. As
It
of
went from
Tuesday,
like,
this coming out, the show
yeah, it
just
literally went
ended.
from like, oh, we're halfway through to damn, it's over.
Yeah.
Because they announced over the weekend that they updated the release schedule. And so they dropped 2 episodes on Friday, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and then the usual Monday, Tuesday.
Right.
And so Tuesday is the finale. It's episode 24. And I want to cry. So if you see me posting crazy today on Instagram, it's you know why.
We were really, really surprised that they kind of just sprung that on us. There is a rumor. I don't think it's true. Like there's a lot of things that I don't think are true regarding this rumor. That they probably decided to rush like the run of it because of censorship. I highly doubt that, mainly because those who know it's exclusively on Gaga Ulala, which is a streaming site, a streaming company that's based in Taiwan, not in China. So,
yeah, it's not on iQIYI. It's not on like
right. So why that would
why we had
have
to bump it
anything
up.
to do with censorship in
It had to be
China?
something. Maybe they were scared. Maybe they got like a concerning letter from somebody, and they said, "Oh shit, let's
I
dump it
This
and
is
all
what
that right
I
now."
think. I think a lot of fans wanted it now and they just went ahead and did it.
I mean, there is a lot of drama with the actors every
Right.
single week, so maybe they were like, the faster we get through the show, the
Maybe the
you know,
actors can get some rest.
yeah,
Like
everything
some
can cool
much
down
needed
a little bit.
rest. Yeah.
Um,
I will say though, Jonathan, should I say it? Should I say it? Should
go
I
off.
mention it? Okay. So we will have a bonus episode of this show.
Yes.
This will
Later
come out
this month.
later this month. We already had been planning
Before the
this.
end of the month, I swear, I will edit it before the end of the
Yeah,
month.
well, we're actually recording in the end of the month, so it'll be actually next month. So
It will come out like
right.
soon.
Yeah, so it'll come out soon after we record.
Yeah.
We're really excited about it because we will have someone who is an academic who fully understands censorship in China and also BL in China, the BL industry in general. So they will be able to have a lot to say and give us some great insight. So I'm really, really looking forward.
Really excited. It's gonna
Yeah.
be a good conversation.
It's going to be a beautiful conversation. So I'm looking forward to having this conversation with them, and you all will be able to hear our conversation and all of that. So it should
And
be
see
really
us
good.
too, maybe.
And
Maybe.
see us too. Maybe y'all seen enough of us for this
I know.
year. No, they haven't. They haven't.
They
Also,
haven't.
we do have another announcement as well. I should have mentioned this beforehand before we go into this, but finally, our review
For the Heart Killers.
the Heart Killers and Timeless Thai Taste is finally out.
You
So
can watch it
if
now. It is on
watch
YouTube.
it now. It is on YouTube, and if you're not gonna watch it, at least listen to it. It is also available on all the platforms in which you stream and listen to us.
Because we give our full unfiltered like
Right.
review of it. We don't hold back. At least I don't
No.
think so. Yeah,
Like, we never really hold back.
unless well, well,
No, we don't.
true.
Yeah, we don't. Like, anyone who's been, y'all who have been with us from our day ones, you already know that we keep it real. Like, we may be extra messy.
There are moments where we're extra messy, but
This one right here,
you better.
myself, can be. But for the most part, we're always going to keep it real. Like, we're not the kind who will go around and sugarcoat it. I mean, I might try to say it a little nicer, but sometimes you just got to drag it. Anyway,
Hmm.
speaking of people that we
Speaking of
need to
drag,
drag,
um,
or
I'm
people that have been dragged,
yeah. Congrats to these all-star fans for Revenge
yes,
Love that have fought back against these crazy Sasaengs over there.
yes.
And there was like one clip where they all like surrounded this girl in her car and just started like shouting
Mm,
and banging on her car and like
mm.
literally giving her like a little sweet taste of revenge.
Yes, yes.
Hey.
Yes, because this is what they've been doing.
Yes.
Those sasaengs, this is what they've been doing to these actors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now they're getting a taste of their own medicine, and hopefully they stop doing their nonsense because we can't be talking about them every week getting into some kind of where their piece is being disrupted, the actor's piece is being disrupted. And
My piece is being disrupted too.
yeah, and they're disrupting our piece. And now we had to rush the show out. So, um, kudos to the super fans who found these sasaengs and said, now you're going to get a taste of your own medicine,
Mm-hmm.
biatches. That's what they said. So, anyway, what else is happening, Jonathan?
What else is happening? So remember that show Mandate? It was like a political a political BL. It
Yes,
had Ben from that
step
one
by step.
show, Step by Step with
Mm-hmm.
Man and Ben. This is just Ben. I was really excited to see the show because it's literally like a political, spicy, juicy BL. It was giving me like something Shonda Rhimes would have made on ABC 7.
Right.
It's giving Scandal. Wait,
Mm.
was that show called Scandal? Yeah, right.
Yes.
Scandal. Yeah,
Yes, it was.
the BL version of Scandal, maybe. Um,
The BL Thai version.
so it's coming out on September 12th,
Hmm.
but it's only on this other streaming service called Monomats.
I have
But
never
it will
heard of
have
this.
English subtitles.
Yeah, I have never heard of Monomax. Have you?
Me neither. There's too many.
Well, you know what? Are we
God will
going to
find
add
a
another
way.
Yeah, if we, a lot of people, I think, especially those who listen to our podcast, more than likely you're a BL fan, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if you are a true BL fan, you've at least subscribed to Aichi,
Or
Gagu
Gaga,
Lala,
or
or
Vicky,
Vicky, or what's the other one? There's
or
another
if you're
one.
outside the like U.S. and Europe, then there's like View if you're
Or
in
you
Asia,
have
right?
YouTube Premium. Like you have, out
Or
of those
YouTube Premium,
four,
yeah.
you have at least two, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least two of them. So to add
Or
another one,
WeTV. Oh my
or you
god.
have WeTV, which I just subscribed to for
For
Shine.
Shine. Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So some of y'all,
It's too much.
so
It's
yeah, so
too
we
much.
can't add another subscription. I'm gonna say that. So
So mandate.
um,
If you see us talking about it, you see us. But if you don't, you know
you
why.
don't, yeah. Anyway, what else is happening?
Anyway, some like little details came out. I think this wasn't like in an interview, with Mr. CEO of Beyond Cloud.
Okay.
I think it was him or something. They said like Mal Apo didn't take a paycheck, a salary
Huh?
for Shine.
Why
That
not?
they said they did it all for the love of the show. They wanted the
Oh,
show made. Like they didn't want to get paid at all for this. Like they really dedicated their all.
wow.
And that's why they're legends.
So I guess, they probably did was they gave their salaries to the other actors in the
Yeah,
show.
either split it up to the other actors or to the
Right.
crew, or like
Right.
put it back into production maybe. Because that show
Maybe.
cost a pretty penny.
You could tell because it's
Yeah.
done very well. And I have not watched episode 2 yet.
Me
So,
neither. Me neither.
but I
Tonight.
will.
Tonight.
I will. Um, But Milo Poe also has so much money. Like Miles already rich. Like he rich.
Dripping in jewels. Yeah.
Right. And Poe has all of these deals. Like literally with like
All
is
those
it
deals and Miles' money too. He
yeah.
got Miles' credit card too.
But like because I think he has what with Dior and with another luxury brand for the
Ooh.
watches. Oh gosh,
He's
which one
also
is it?
doing like a bunch of shoe brand deals, some active
Right.
wear. He's in a lot.
He
When
has
I was
a
in Thailand, he was in a lot.
yeah, he has coin. So I think they're like, you know what?
Cointa.
I can be good. Okay. The coin is cointing.
They said
Okay.
keep the little bum ass money. No.
Ooh. Anywho. Anywho.
Anywho,
Talking about rich people, rich man, poor kid, even though I
speaking
don't
of
think it's
rich,
poor. But
so Reset, that just ended this week, which we'll talk more about later. We'll give a little review later this episode. Apparently it's the most watched series on iQIYI.
oh, that's not a
That's
surprise.
crazy. That's crazy.
Like, is that for all countries or is that for a certain
For
country?
all, like the most watched series ever.
Well, it's a good
on
show.
iQIYI.
So that kudos to that.
Kudos.
You know what? I just thought of something crazy.
What?
So you know how Reset, anyone who's watched the show, what the premise of that show is about, right?
Yeah.
Low key, that's Milo Poe.
Ooh. Ooh.
And run and tell that.
I see where you
Don't
went.
you see it? Run and tell that. Run and tell that.
Hey.
Okay.
Minus the supernatural part, you know.
Minus the
someone's
supernatural
having a
part, yeah, and
secret-
minus the part somebody dying and reincarnating.
Yeah,
minus all of that. But
super fans supporting an actor and helping them in the industry. I mean, Apple didn't need any help, but Milo really did that.
But he got a benefactor.
Speaking of benefactor, okay, last news. So, I think this was already debunked, sadly, or I'm not sure.
Oh Jesus!
Fact check me, people.
Yes.
The main leads
comments,
from Desire.
please.
Yeah, tweet us back. The main leads of Desire are apparently in an official ship called Star Cups.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Star
Cups?
Yeah, that sounds like a magic bra size.
Ooh. Hey, they gonna need that after they have a baby in that show. No, so yeah, people were like already like cheering and being like, "Oh my God, China's first official ship, first official CP," and I'm like, with everything going on over there with censorship, I don't
Yeah, it was a little weird.
I don't believe.
Right.
Especially with the show just getting taken down by all these Chinese platforms, I do not believe. But maybe, and I hope so. But we'll take what we can get.
Yeah.
So
like
because
there's a rumor that like you said, it's allegedly
there was a rumor
been debunked.
that they also are in like a contract to do more shows together. And I'm like, let's make sure this show actually ends first.
Yeah, we don't even know if this is true. Let's
for all we know, this show can get cut next week. Like, please.
Right. Yeah.
The fans are doing too much.
Per usual. And with that said, we got more to do. Like, get to our shows of the week.
Yes, please.
So, Jonathan, what is your show this week?
My show this week is, since you calling me a little chicken, my show of the week is not Bok Bok. It's Khemjira.
Yes, and that's mine too. So we can probably just go ahead and talk about it together.
Should I give a synopsis for Khemjira?
If you want, go ahead. Like, get the people all spooked and scared.
All right, y'all. Cue the spooky music. All right, so Khem Khem is born into a cursed family. Supposedly, a daughter born into the family would be safe. However, a son would die before he'd reach the age of 21. Khem's mother clearly gives him a girl's name, Khemjira, which means forever safe. And Khem believes that until his 19th birthday. All right, that gives me nothing, but tells you all that you need to know.
Yes.
So far, like going into it.
So Khem is a cursed kid.
He
can see ghosts.
Yeah,
he can see
ghosts.
dead people.
I was like, is there a word for that? No.
Right. Yeah, he can see dead people.
He said, "I see dead people."
Yeah, I don't I think the word is clairvoyant, but that's a little different.
Yeah.
Because that's not necessarily clairvoyance.
Yeah, he's not. It's just he sees dead people. It's giving
Right.
Ghost Whisperer. If you've seen Ghost Whisperer
Yeah.
with.
It's giving what's that movie with when he was a little young thing.
Yeah, he said, "I see dead people."
Right.
Mommy, I see dead people.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Oh, well, I forgot the name of that
What movie
movie.
is that? Is that the Poltergeist? The Shining?
No,
What
that's
movie is
with
that?
it's with Bruce Willis and
Come on, Willis.
something Olsen. Oh gosh, I don't know why I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
But
aren't you the horror movie buff? Come on, man.
well, that was not
Come
one of my
on.
favorites. I'm just gonna say that. And that movie did not scare me at all. But it was a good movie, and it was considered like it has a. It's not. I wouldn't say it's canon, but it's definitely considered like one of the best ones because it is beautifully done. But it wasn't one of my favorites. So, and not saying it's a bad film. I just can't remember the name of it at the moment. But
I can't do spooky. Like as a kid, I watched what was that show? It was called
Goosebumps.
no,
That was before your time. Never mind.
no, I had Goosebumps brought to my house.
Yeah,
They
but I
weren't
mean the
mine,
show was
yeah,
in the
yeah.
'90s, and you were too young.
What was this movie called? See, now I forget. It was called The Signs. That's what it was called. It was like that. There was like these aliens
With the
that were like,
aliens. Yep.
and they were like in the end they were like afraid of water. I was like, girl, but that still like scarred me for life.
Really? I didn't think
I
that
was
movie
a
was that
kid.
scary either.
I was a kid. I
But
was
I will
scared.
say the scary movie that scarred me as a kid, even though I also watched them anyway, funny enough, was Child's Play. That was with
With
Chucky.
I was like Chucky.
Yep.
Chucky
But
ain't
funny
scary. I'm
enough,
punting Chucky.
but
That's
funny
it.
enough, I ended up getting a My Buddy doll, which is similar to that.
Oh
And
no.
yeah, and
Mm-mm.
allegedly, I was actually upset that it didn't talk, but here we are.
See, she didn't let you read Harry Potter, but you got a Chucky doll in your house.
No, it was My
Mm-mm.
Buddy. That's a little different.
Oh.
A little different.
It's giving
I'll
Chucky.
send you the commercial later. I'll send you a commercial later. Okay.
Cursed.
Yeah, but
cursed
I was
anything.
upset that it didn't talk, so I threw that thing away. That's all I remember.
So you punted that doll too.
Yeah, so I was
so yeah.
haunting the doll. The doll was not haunting me.
Speaking
So,
of haunting,
anyway,
so Khemjira,
right.
yeah, I only got to the first 30 minutes. Low key, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll watch the rest later, but it's giving spooky.
Yeah, it is. There's
like the
more that
setting is
happens.
already kind of spooky. Like it has that like widescreen ratio
Mm-hmm.
that you know it's giving like high quality. Like what other show had that? Dead Friend Forever was kind of widescreen, right? I'm
I
trying to think.
don't think so, but Dead Friend Forever was great. With Khemjira, so all I know is because we were told some things when we were at Six Flags yesterday. Shout out to Claus, because Claus read the book.
Oh
I
yeah,
believe.
yeah.
And she said that it was, it's to my understanding, there are twists and turns. And if this show is going to be anything like the book, and it gets nasty too. So
Ooh.
I'm looking.
Nasty in which way? Nasty in which way?
I am not 100% sure because you know what? When people try to tell me stuff about the book they read for a show, as much as I am paying attention because I don't want to ruin the show for myself, it goes in one ear and out the other. Claus, I promise I was not doing that because I was not listening to you.
How dare you?
I was literally because I don't want the show spoiled for me. Okay. But I will get back to you later, probably on Discord. I promise. Okay. But overall, I like this. I saw the first whole episode, so I've completed it, and
what do you think of the love interest?
I think he's gorgeous. I know who the love interest is. I don't think you've seen him yet, but
I
you
have
will.
seen. I saw his mouth.
Yeah, all you saw was his mouth.
And I'm ready to see more of that mouth. Not the crickets. Ooh, y'all hear that?
That's not crickets. That's other things.
Ew. I hear something wet. Oh my god.
Anyway. But it's a great show. Y'all need to go ahead and get into it. I like the first episode already. This is all this
These are new boys from Dumundi, so I'm
right.
excited to see them too.
Right. I'm really looking forward to this. And you know what? We just finished one Dumundi show. It's nice to get another one. You know,
Back to
maybe
back is crazy, but
yeah.
it is what it is.
Well, I mean, yeah, MTV is doing like 5 shows at least every month. You know, one BL and then some other stuff. You
We
know.
can't breathe on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are you ready to breathe and talk about shows that just ended? By the way.
Let's do it. Cobb,
Okay.
prom Cobb.
Hmm. So the show that just ended is only one, which we're going to talk about a little later, which is Reset.
Reset.
And if you haven't seen it, don't worry, we're going to tell you about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you should go watch it. This is a great time to binge it. It's available to watch on iQIYI. It's only on iQIYI. 10 episodes. You got to give yourself 2 days if you're going to binge, unless you're one of those people who are jobless and you have the whole day to watch it.
Ooh.
No shade, because hey, if I wasn't
all
jobless,
the shade to Riz. All the
if I
shade.
wasn't jobless, I would have never fallen into BL, and we would not have this podcast. Just saying.
Say they name.
Yes, just saying. Okay, so no shade, but just saying. If you're jobless, it's great. If you're not, you're gonna need the whole week. Okay.
No, I got some critiques, but we'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about that later. But we do have some new shows, so we can get to that. So there are 2 new shows. Technically, they already came out, but we did not talk about them last week.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to talk about this first one.
Yeah, we totally did. And this one is The Proper Way to Write a Love Story. This is a Japanese BL, so Japan has done it again. Like, they just pumping
We have
them
like
out.
5 right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
too
they
much.
just pumping them out. Soulmate is still nowhere to be found.
Crickets.
But it came out on August 4th. It's available to watch on Mondays on Gaga Ulala. I have not started this show yet.
I've not started this either.
But I am.
We talked about this a couple months ago, right?
We kind of,
because we heard that Dai was going to be in this show.
Correct. So this is the one that we did talk about a little bit, and yeah, I'm going to definitely watch it. I have not started it yet. Because now we're getting to a point again that we thought like, okay, maybe our list is dying down. That's a lie.
Literally, like, one show ends and 3 more start. Like,
right. It's
Jesus
like literally
Christ.
as if like they're bacteria. You know,
the Nets Prince ended. Boom, Khemjira.
Right. Like, it's literally like you know, a virus just replicating. You know, the BL virus.
It's the gay virus. It's it's in the frauds. It's in the water.
It's in the water. It's in the. Okay, never mind. So the other one.
It's in the milk. It's in the milk.
I was gonna say it's in the lube, but okay.
Ooh,
anyway.
Hey.
So the next show that also came out actually on Saturday, August 9th, is the Nameless Season.
What is this?
It's a Korean BL. And it's available on Saturdays on YouTube. It's from GND. I don't know if you remember them, but they do a lot of the.
I saw this on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of the shorts. So this is a short one that I have not started. Not sure if I will or will not, but
have you watched the rest of their filmography?
I've watched there is another one that we talked about last season. I don't remember the name of it.
All those blue something.
No, that's not GND. That one is.
This is the people that made My Damn Business.
Correct. They did My Damn Business and another one, and I actually liked My Damn Business.
Yeah, it was just super short, super short.
Right, because they only this is one of those that they only do shorts. So, so this I believe is also a short. But I'll go ahead and watch it and give it a thing.
Fake Buddies.
Yes, Fake Buddies. That was it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This your bread and butter right here. This your bread and butter.
Yeah, I liked Fake Buddies, you know, mainly because, you know, also the girlfriend was also using her husband or her boyfriend as a beard, and he was using her as a beard. So there you go. It all worked out.
Come on, beards.
Yeah. So speaking of beards, we need to talk about, you know, the Scruff McGruff
of crunchy beards.
The crunchy beards that came up, okay? So let's go ahead and do a show review of Reset. So Jonathan, as you know, doesn't do the spooky and the ooky, but guess what was not spooky and ooky? Reset.
Reset.
So what do we think, Jonathan?
Well, let me do a quick synopsis first,
Yes.
so everyone could remember the plot, even
Un-
though the
unless
plot
you
was hit over the
forgot.
head. Yeah, the plot really hit us over the head 50,000 times. But
Mm.
on the night of his greatest success, famous actor Armin dies after being betrayed by his lover. However, death is not the end. Going back in time and meeting mysterious fan TD, the path to stardom begins again. All right.
Oh, that's the synopsis.
Boom. And that's what we
Boom.
got. My biggest, I'm gonna start with the critiques.
Okay.
I was so sick of this OST, Kevin. I was so sick. They played the same two songs like interchangeably every 2 minutes. Like they would have a conversation, play one song, kiss, play another, have another conversation, go back to the first one again. And I was like, oh my god. I watched half the show on mute.
Really?
No, not really. But there was one episode particularly where I played it on mute.
Which episode was that?
When they were on the like beach and they were just talking, and then he was like,
Oh, was that like episode?
it was episode like 5 or 6.
Yeah, maybe 5 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah, where he was like, "Oh, you are TD. Like, oh my god, you were my first fan." And they played that same OST song over and over again. Like they stopped it and then played it again and played it. I was like, "All right,
Okay.
all right,
I got something
got
to
it."
say. I got something to say because you made me think about Armin.
What? You got beef with Armin with Pond?
I have beef with Armin. I don't have any
Oh.
beef with Pond. Pond is great.
Pond is great.
He did this role very well. My beef
He was perfect for this. Yeah.
Yeah. My beef is with Armin as a character. What I didn't understand, and people on Discord, they also said the same thing.
He is an old man. You got to remember, he is like a 40-year-old man in like a 20-year-old body. So,
Right. There's that. And that's okay.
so he's a little crazy in the head. He's a little crazy.
Yeah, that part is not too big of a deal. The issue was he kept acting as if
everyone knew what he was talking about.
Right. I was like, sir,
He's
you
that
could
crazy
not-
time traveler. Yeah.
Right. You went back literally 20 something years. And you talking about stuff like TikTok and Instagram, things that don't yet exist. And people looking at you like, what the hell are you talking about? And it's one thing if you do it like maybe your first like few weeks because, you know, you're getting used to it and you're adjusting. But for you to do it for years, like, sir.
He was like, oh, that's going to be big. Ooh. He's like, I love me some YouTube. They're like, you what?
You love what? Like, YouTube is barely a thing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, the
like,
whole show
Armin.
was in 1999, and then
Yeah,
a couple
to
episodes
like
were in
early
2000.
2000s. And YouTube did come out, if I'm not mistaken, the first video came out like literally in 1999. But YouTube was primarily just in the US. Like, it wasn't that big outside of the US at that time. So the fact that he even said it, I'm like, nobody knows what you're talking about. And it's not even that big of a thing yet. Because even in the US, it wasn't.
It's hard. Imagine, yeah, so much has progressed in like 20, 25 years.
Right.
So he's like, his brain is in like,
His brain is
Twitter.
in 2025.
Yeah.
But he's in 1999. He has to like really kind of like, I'm like, sir, you need to regulate yourself because
it's hard to go back.
Right.
And he's also like jumbling like dual memory. So he's like thinking of like his own childhood, the past him in 1999 compared to like the current him in 1999.
And then
So I
he's
feel
also
like
trying to do revenge on people early, and
he needed therapy. This man needed therapy.
he wasn't gonna get therapy in that thing anyway.
He was getting his
He was getting
busted.
other things in him.
Literally every episode, I'm pretty sure him and TD were smashing every second they could. Tada was
Condomlessly.
horny.
Condomlessly in 1999
Ooh,
when there's no crap.
condomlessly. Hey, they were exclusive.
He
'Cause
was
they were
with, yeah,
sick of each other.
but at first he was with you know, the piano twink.
With Narin? Yeah.
Yes.
Narin.
Yeah.
Well, he had to wet his whistle. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
He was...
Which also seemed to have been condomless in 1999.
Stop! Come on, you know better, Tada.
In 1999. That's why I'm like, see, look, the way that they push condoms in the more in more recent series that are based in today.
When they should be pushing that prep today.
Right. But then for something that was based in 1999, they not using condoms, period.
I didn't see a rapper
I didn't
anywhere,
see a
right?
rapper, nothing. So in my head, I'm like, so y'all just raw docking it in 1999? When, yeah, there's treatment for HIV, but that's when people were still doing the cocktail. There wasn't the one pill.
Come on, cocktail.
So, yeah, so I'm kind of
They
like,
wanted some.
so I don't know. Like, that was back then. That's when everybody was like,
They
they
wanted
were
some cock
wrapping
in
it
their
up
tail.
because
I don't
no one
know.
wanted to do that cocktail. Like, no one wanted to be
Mm-hmm.
on that. Now, you have preventative measures, and then even if you do, you have also a daily pill, or there's even now a daily injection for both
Mm-hmm. A
preventative and
monthly injection, yeah,
yeah, yeah, not yeah, monthly. Well, I think it's
or
tri-monthly or
every three
something like
months,
that.
right? Yeah,
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 but now you have so many things available, but back then they didn't have that. So that's what it's kind of like.
I mean, there's a lot of things missing with this show. Like, I did love the love story, but
I
I
love
feel
the love
like
story,
they could have cut out some of the lovey-dovey parts to give us more of
the drama.
the supernatural drama of it all. Of the like, I thought he was gonna be dealing with like mentally going insane, flipping between the past and the future. Or like,
Mm,
Tada kept on having dreams and memories of this dude dying, so I thought he was gonna like awaken his mind from the future too,
mm-hmm.
and in the end be like, oh, I also came back from the future and blah blah
I
blah
thought he
blah.
was gonna do that too. I
And
really
no, we never
did,
got
and
it.
we never got it. Mm-mm.
Or the true enemy being the stepbrother, um, what's his name? To wit.
Twat. That's his
Oh,
name.
he was a twat. I think his name. Yeah, yeah, to wit.
Yeah, a
But
twat.
he was. I was like, really? The whole thing? I thought it was just jealousy because you wanted the dad's company. But
I
no,
thought so
you
too.
ended up. There was that one awkward scene where he was like touching on Tada and being like, oh, remember? In the kitchen? They
Mm-hmm.
had like one little weird scene, and I was like, this
And
can't
I
be
remember
that.
Tata was like, and at
Tada
first I
was
was like,
like, get
okay,
off
maybe
me.
it's a little brotherly
Yeah,
thing. I
yeah,
was
I thought
like,
it was he was just being cute. No, you liked your stepbrother. I was like, this is not
he
Taiwan.
wanted to be bred by his stepbrother, which is wild.
This is not Taiwan. This is
This is
Thailand. We don't
right.
do
I
that
was like,
here.
this is wild. I
I
when I
mean, I
realized
would
that was
also
it, I
want
was like,
I would also
this
want
is
Tada.
some obsessive way to get your whistle wet. Like this is
Mm,
weird, you know. And I was like, sir, mental institution, and that's what happened.
literally, that's what
Literally,
happened.
like
The
I
whole show,
can't.
you're like, oh my god, my brother, we are brothers, we're family. And then you're like, why couldn't you pick me? Pick me, choose me. I'm like, you've been
So
calling him Peach-Eye the whole show. And now you're like, why can't I be Armin?
yeah, so you wanted to be a busted baby. That's what
You
he
wanted to
wanted
be,
to
you
be.
wanted that T dick.
Yeah, he wanted to be a busted baby. That's what it was.
Uh,
Like I can't. Like really from your stepbrother, who actually you didn't even grow up with, which
yeah, I think it was later on.
right. So I guess maybe it's not
Yeah, that's why I said
Taiwan-ish.
it was giving kind of
It
Taiwan,
was
but
given kind of Taiwan, but not like, what's that wreck of a show History 4 close to you?
history flop close.
Close your
Don't
legs
get
to married men. Close your legs to your older brother.
don't get close to me. Don't get...
Right, don't get close to me. Like, mm-mm.
Oh.
That show. But anyway,
But anyway,
I cannot believe that was it. Sorry y'all, we
he was
spoiled it for
thirsty.
y'all if you haven't
Oh,
really.
this is the show review.
This is a show review,
y'all.
so you should have known we were gonna spoil it, right? But
But
I just
there
I
was so many other villains in the show. I didn't think he was gonna be like the big bad villain.
I didn't think he was either. Like I kind of knew there was something, but I didn't realize it was gonna be like this was gonna be it.
Yeah, because we had the. I feel like also I felt like they cut some story with Shell's character. With the ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, you think so?
Because
I mean, he didn't really have that big of a story when you think about
I
it.
mean, but he was the main big, betrayer. It was like Charlie at
Was
home was
he?
sleeping with my best friend. Remember in the
Yeah, but that was.
and
I
that
think
was
that's
it was
what they
him and that dude
led
that
us to
pushed him off the
believe.
banister.
Right. I think that's what they led us to believe
I
because
mean, they low key
remember,
killed him. If he
at
wasn't gonna die from poison, he died from that fall.
right, it was going to be one of the two. Like at the end of the day, the real culprit
Was
was the stepbrother, was
yeah,
Twat.
but it was but he only. I don't know why. Why would he take 25 years to poison this man? Like you could have done that a long time ago.
Maybe I.
That's why I was like, that was kind of like just thrown in there for
Well,
me.
this is what I got. The impression I got was he tried several different things and they all like were either thwarted in some way. And the
Mm.
poisoning was the one that he tried to do, but I guess what happened cuz it seems as if that was going to be
Someone beat him to it though.
right because there was the whole battle with, Charlie and
And
his then best
Sam,
friend
yeah.
Sam. But
I
however,
feel like they cut that story from. I feel like we didn't we saw Sam at the beginning of the show, and he was
yeah.
at the audition for that movie, and then we saw him in like the last scene, and he was like,
No, you missed the
"Cheers,
whole
girls."
part. Sam, so what happened was, this is the part
I
that
know
you
he
missed.
he got them together right
He
for
got them together, and
together
then
early.
I mean, he wasn't hanging with Sam because Sam was busy
But they were
canoodling with
supposed to be doing
Charlie.
the movie together, and we didn't see him at all
He
during
was
any of
at
those
the
filming
review. He showed
scenes.
up, but he wasn't that important because um, remember that
I
Armin
know
was not really trying to be around him
I
because
know
he was
Armin
like,
was triggered whenever he
yeah,
saw him.
anytime so he was not trying to be around him. So to me, that made sense. I was like, we don't need to see Sam that much because Armin not trying to be around him.
I want to
And
see more of him. He's
and
cute.
he is cute. But
He's really cute.
Armin was trying to really make sure that because there was the friendship he had with Aunt Jeb and
Yeah, his
and her
bestie.
and his bestie, and he isolated them. I don't think intentionally, but he did in his previous life. And I think he realized I made a huge mistake. I need to make, and we found out why. What happened was he chose his career over taking care of Auntie Jeb. Was it Jeb?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think now he's like, I'm going to definitely put my career on the side because these are the two people who really love me in a family
I mean,
kind
he
of
didn't have to
way.
try this hard this time
Right.
because Tada was really pushing for him hard.
Right.
Um,
So I think that was more of his focus more than with Sam because he's like, this dude is going to betray me anyway.
I
Let me
know.
just get these two
It's kind of
together.
crazy to think that like just because you betrayed me in the future, like that is forever set in stone for you.
Yeah. So he was
Like
like,
for all
let
you
me.
know, he just made a bad decision in the future or something. But like
Well,
he can still be your best
Charlie
friend.
made the bad decision. And honestly, let me tell you this.
I don't know. Like it's just a possibility of what someone can do, or maybe that's just forever in them.
Well,
Like you are capable of it, so I
mean,
don't trust you
Jonathan,
ever.
I don't think you would forget if one of your close friends.
I know for sure. I would cut all these holes off.
Right, exactly. I know you would cut them
I would
off
have never
very
been into the
quickly.
entertainment industry in the first place. I would have been
Right,
like,
because
I
you might
died
be in
doing
jail
this.
instead.
Not jail,
Because everybody did.
because I'm tweaking at the end.
But
Except for first on the run.
okay.
Ren is on the run still. He said bye.
Right. Yeah, he disappeared. We haven't seen Ren, period. Ren knows how to hide. Okay.
He said I'm
Like,
gone.
unlike Twat, who just showed himself up again, it's like, sir, you could have stayed away.
Let it go. Where's your mom?
Right.
Let it go.
Like, she ran away too. Like, she gone. So it's like, you could have been gone too. But he was so obsessed with dating his stepbrother. Like, sir, get a grip. Not the grip that you trying to give Tada, okay?
I want a grip. I want a grip.
Yeah. Listen.
Peter Pan is so fine. He's so
look,
fine.
Peter Pan can pan a
Hey.
Peter, okay?
Hey,
Listen.
hey, and he's fluent in English too. Hey,
Yes. Call
Come-
us.
call us, join the podcast. I know you were on other podcasts.
Yes, call us, okay? We'll pan your Peter, we promise.
Oh my god. And that's why he's not here. That's why he's not here.
Watch, he gonna come. And I mean the one that's spelled differently.
Anyway.
Anyway, so
what would you
what-
rate this show?
yeah, I was gonna ask you the same thing. I actually give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed the show. I thought it was beautifully done. The acting
Beautiful.
was spectacular. I
It's
feel as if
spectacular. The best part of the show. Yeah.
the actors can make you hate and love their characters, they did their job. You know, like if you can actually believe these are real people,
Mm-hmm.
They did their job, you know. Even the fact, even Shell, who played Charlie, despite the shitty things he did in his real life, okay, he did a good job. Like he played the villain very well, and we
He
already
really knocked up this role.
yes, knocked up, okay, up and down, up and down.
I would give this show also like an 8.5 out of 10.
Hmm.
Like literally only grievances were the OST, and like I wanted a little bit more of the supernatural
Yeah,
part of it.
yeah. Yeah, I did like this show. I did. It was actually one of my favorites that I wanted to keep watching, and I did. I watched every episode every week as soon as it was out,
Dragon.
despite the other series we had.
Other pressing series, yeah.
Other pressing matters. So, you know what, Jonathan? Because we were talking about spooky and ooky stuff, like
Mm-hmm.
Khemjira, I do want to, and you finally went into that Houdini house, but we're gonna go to a haunted house maybe during Halloween. Maybe I just might be able to
Hell
hold your
no.
hand through one.
Fright Night at Six Flags? Hell no. I'm
No, I was
swinging at
thinking
all
like
these
a haunted
people.
house in Manhattan.
Uh,
So no,
I'm
actually
still
not those,
swinging.
because the ones in Manhattan are kind
Anything
of
that
mess.
jumps at you, like I'm gonna be like,
Well, wait. So before we get into that, remember I told you about the haunted house I went to like maybe 10 years ago with my friend Christina. Christina does not listen to the pod, but I can get her to listen to this episode. Hmm.
mm-hmm.
But I told you about the haunted house we went to. I will tell you a little bit. I'm not going to go too long because there was a lot of things that were happening in that house. But one thing in particular, when you get into it, you go into an elevator, right? And there's only four of you in the elevator, and it goes super fast. And
Yeah.
then the first room you let out in, there's literally somebody on it. First of all, you're in a dirty like surgery room.
Ugh.
Yeah. And there was somebody on the table, ass up, with
Oh.
a mad doctor plunging something in their ass. I was not scared. I was not sure how to feel.
You said that's just a Friday night. Come on
Yeah, I
now.
was like, how do I don't know how I feel about this. And then that
And your
mad
friend said
surgeon
that's what
looked.
I'll have. What she's having.
My that I would say that mad surgeon looked at Christina and said, "Do you want to be next?" And she said, "Yes,
She said, "Yes,
yes."
please." It's been a minute. Yes,
We were
please.
not scared. Also, they had a room with clowns in cages, but they were all shirtless and climbing across the ceiling and getting in our face. And I'm like, I don't know if I should be scared or turned on because they had bodies.
That's what I mean. Like,
Like I
what
was
kind
like,
of
what
house was
kind of
that?
haunted house is this? Like, what did
It
we
was
sign
haunted
up
horny.
for? so so anyway,
The
John,
spooky was the gay agenda that they were
I
spreading.
I guess. I mean, it was 10 years ago, so who knows? I might have to ask Christina about that again and be like, "Girl, you remember what else happened?" Because there were some things. But
Haunted house
Jonathan, if you
slash
go to a haunted
split
house,
show. Yeah.
at an what are the top 5 things you should do at a haunted house at an amusement park?
Top 5 things you should do
Mm-hmm. As a scaredy cat.
as a scaredy cat.
Yes.
Walk hand in hand with your besties.
Okay.
Lubricate that throat because you will be screaming.
Lubricate it with what?
Some Oishi honey lemon. Yeah. Haven't seen that ad in a minute, but
We really haven't.
right? Come on,
Mm-hmm.
I need Rati in memory of Rati to be like, let me just take a little sip. Ooh.
They're not gonna do that in 1915. Boy, stop.
I know, I know. What else? I said conceal carry because no, I'm
Not a
kidding, I'm
concealed
kidding.
carry, even
I'm
though I
kidding,
do
I'm kidding.
believe many
I'm
of these states are
scared.
concealed carry states. So
I'd be too scared. I need to bring like a little something on me.
pepper
I'll bring,
spray.
I get my keys on me
Oh.
just in case. Maybe bring a little gay pride flag to see if you clock any gay clowns at the festival.
That's not gonna
So
you're
you can
gonna be
kiki with the
clowning in a
clowns.
different way, like gooning.
Hey.
That's what you're gonna be doing,
Ooh,
gooning.
not gooning. When What's the next Goon BL? Anyway,
Oh.
um, what's the last one? Last one, um, get some good running shoes because you will be running away. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. If they let you run.
Or they might challenge you to a dance battle like that one girl did to us yesterday.
Child, when the park was closing, we trying
it was
to
like
leave.
9:30. She's like, "Who want to dance battle me?" I said, "Girl, I'm not the one."
Yeah, girl, she needed to go to bed. It was late.
I was like, "Who's she talking to?"
Right, it's so late. Like, we have been there literally by that point for at least 8 hours. Like, we're tired.
I said, "Please."
Yeah, she was doing a lot. And with that said,
speaking of a lot,
we spoke a lot today. So that is it for this episode of RyCanTopMyKnee. Knock my knees on top of a roller coaster, then jump out and scare me. Boom!
Boom! That scared me. I hope the ride in your life resets some spooky knees, baby.
Okay, spook the knees, knocking knees, spooky knees. All right.
Hey, spooky milk.
Ew. Okay. Bye, y'all.